Welcome to this hip and shoulder focused flow where we also explore push and reach skill. So for this practice you will only need yourself, something soft beneath you like a yoga mat or carpet. And once you have it ready, let's get started laying on your backs. So make your way over there. Put your hands onto your belly. So one hand on the belly and the other hand onto your chest. Your feet can be as wide as the yoga mat and the knees touching, so dropping your knees towards one the other. And let's take a few moments to arrive to the body, feeling the ground, the earth, the yoga mat beneath you. With the inhalation, feel how your chest, your ribs are gently expanding all directions and gently softening with the exhalation. A few more times like that, breathing on your own rhythm, inhaling, the ribs expand, exhale, soften. One more time, inhale, expand the ribs gently. Exhale, soften. Open your eyes if your eyes were closed. And now let's extend your left leg up towards the sky. Point your foot, left foot, and then flex it. Several times point and flex. Point and flex. Continue like that. While you continue to extend the leg up, so reaching your foot up towards the sky. Start to make circles with your left foot to one direction, circles to the other direction, as if you'd like to draw a big zero with your toes. Take an inhalation here. And exhale, bring your left knee towards your chest, bending your leg. Once again, extend your left leg, and now you can bring your left leg closer to the body while your left leg is extended. An option would be to grab your left foot or left leg, or maybe the foot if that's comfortable, but actually I prefer to grab my left thigh. Take a breath in over here. And then half happy baby, open up your left leg to the side so you can grab your ankle or the outside of your foot, opening the knee to the side. Take a breath in over here. Exhale. And one more time while we stay in this half happy baby. And lower your left foot down. Let's extend your right leg high. So reaching your right foot up towards the sky, point the foot and flex it. So whatever we do, we try to explore these little sensations within the body. So what is happening within the body when you flex the foot and when you point it? Bringing the awareness to the body. Let's start to make circles to one direction, as if you're drawing big zero with your toes. Swap side to the other direction. Hug your right knee towards the chest for a moment. And then let's extend your right leg back up and then right leg straight towards the body. So reaching the right leg towards the body, maybe grabbing the thigh or the foot wherever it's comfortable. And you could also explore what your left foot is doing. So you could imagine that you want to push the left foot slightly to the floor. Take a breath over here. And then let's open up into the half happy baby. So your right leg is bent 90 degrees, right knee is going to the side, maybe grabbing the outside of your foot or your ankle or your inner knee, again, wherever it's comfortable for you. Inhale here. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Lower the right foot down and we will meet in the bridge pose. So lifting the hips up, squeezing the glutes. So here you could imagine that you're pushing your feet down, reaching your hips up towards the sky. And an option would be to lift the heels up as well. So now pushing the ground with your toes, reaching the hips, the thighs up. Slowly lower the hips down, lower the heels down. And a few more times we lift the hips, lift the heels as an option. Lower the heels down, one vertebra at a time, lower the hips down. One more time. Lowering slowly. And now we will meet in a tabletop position. So you could roll forward and back, using this as a transition and at the same time exploration, maybe a massage for the spine, and making your way into a tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide. Let's tuck the toes under and hover your knees above the ground. So here we push the ground away from us. Shoulder blades are spreading wide. And now bring both of your knees towards the right, and then we sit back towards our heels. Come back into the center, hover the knees, both knees to the left, and we sit back towards our heels. A few more times like that. And eventually, let's meet into a downward looking dog, lifting the hips up, pushing the ground away from us. Let's meet in a forward fold, so your feet go into the front. Your head is heavy, like a rag doll. We stay still, or an option is to sway to the right and to the left. Let's meet back into the center, bend the knees slightly, and with inhalation, chair pose. So bending your knees, sitting back onto the imaginary chair, and hands of your choice. Maybe hands on your thighs, or maybe arms are reaching up. So here, how could we explore this reach, push and reach? So reaching the arms up and pushing the feet down into the ground. Inhale here. On the exhalation, forward fold. Once again, bend the knees. Now with inhalation, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, arms by the side of the body. Now standing on your left foot, let's lift your right knee high and lift the arms up as well. Let's twist to the right, so active twist, where we don't use our hands to help us yet. Twisting to the right, inhalation here. And exhale, maybe lower the left hand on your right knee to twist a little bit deeper. Take an inhalation here. Exhale. Come back into the center, and then we transition into the warrior three, pushing your right leg back. And here a few options with your hands. Maybe your hands are supporting your thigh for balance, or maybe you interlace your fingers behind you and bringing your hands away from the body, shoulder blades together. Take a breath in over here. Exhale on your own rhythm. Let go of your hands. And now maybe bending your left leg, so the ground leg more, lowering your left hand down on the ground. So you can bend as much as you'd like, so you could reach the left hand down. And let's open up into this half moon position. Lifting the right arm to the side. Take a breath in over here. Exhale. Lowering your right foot down into the warrior two. Extending the arms to the sides. Lower your left forearm down, extend the right arm up, so straight line on the right side of the body. And start to make big circles with your right arm. So our joints enjoy when we do these rotations. Controlled shoulder circles. One more shoulder circle. Plank pose. Pushing the ground away. And over here you could imagine that you'd like to reach with the top of your head forward and with your heels back. Take a breath in. And on the breath out, lowering your body down, gently lifting yourself up. Pushing the ground away from you, reaching the top of your head up, pushing the hands down. So throughout this whole practice, exploring this idea of push and reach. And my invitation is for you as well to explore where you could notice the push sensation and where you could notice or explore the reach skill. Inhale here. On the exhalation, lower your chest down on the mat and let's open up the fingers wide. We lift the chest up and now drop one of your shoulders on the ground, looking back behind you. Come back up. The other shoulder drops down. Lift yourself back up. The other shoulder down. Come back. Last time to touch. Lift back up. Lower the shoulders down. Hands underneath the shoulders. And downward looking dog. Lift your right leg high and then right knee to touch your right elbow. Lift your right leg back up, right knee to touch your left elbow. Bring your right leg back up, right foot into the front of the mat, left foot follows. And over here we meet in a crow pose. So you can come into a squat for a moment. Lowering the hands as wide as your shoulders or maybe a little bit wider. Lifting the hips up, so reaching the hips up towards the sky. Pushing your knees into your forearms. Lifting your feet up, maybe one at a time or both at a time. Inhalation here. Exhalation, come back into the squat position. Forward fold, extend the legs. Bend the knees slightly with inhalation, arms reach up. Exhale, arms by the side of your body. Now standing on your right foot, let's extend your left knee up and arms up as well. Flex your left foot, reaching the arms up. Twist yourself to the left. First active twist, where we use our muscles to twist ourselves as much as we can or as much as we want. And then for passive twist, lower the right hand on top of your left knee, twisting maybe a little bit deeper. And here, once again, exploring this idea of push and reach. So maybe we push with the right hand onto the left leg, reaching the left arm back behind us at the same time while we reach the top of the head up towards the sky. So it can be quite curious to explore these skills, different skills, for example, push and reach, with absolutely any position, what we can do in the yoga practice. Now let's transition into the warrior 3, pushing your left leg back behind you. Interlace your fingers behind you, hands away from your body, shoulder blades together. Inhale here, reaching your back foot back to the back of the room as if you'd like to make a footprint. Inhale, and half moon, maybe falling out of it like I do. Slowly coming back. So right hand down, left arm reaches up. Twisting to the left side. Or better to say, the chest wants to look to the left side. And reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Inhale here. And on your exhalation, warrior 2. Extending the arms to the sides. Lower the right forearm down, so we push the forearm into the thigh, lifting the left arm up. Let's start to make big circles with your left shoulder, drawing a big 0 with the left arm. One more big circle. Plank pose. And now let's do forearm plank, lowering your forearms on the ground, pushing the ground away from us. An option is to come into the dolphin. So here it's almost like downward looking dog, lifting the hips up while we are on our forearms. Maybe you lift one leg up, lower it down, and then the other leg up. Lower it down, come back into the forearm plank, and now lower your belly down, Sphinx pose, forearms down, reaching the top of your head up, pushing the forearms down, and also reaching your chest forward. So exploring once again this relationship between reach and push while we move from one position to the other. Take a breath in over here, or like my teacher for my 300-hour yoga teacher training course said, receiving an inhalation instead of taking a breath, which I really liked. So receiving an inhalation and exhaling, downward looking dog. Making your way over there. I just fixed my t-shirt. Lift your left leg high, left knee to touch your left elbow. Bring your left leg back up, left knee to touch your right elbow. Bring it back up, left leg into the front, right foot into the front, and crow pose. Making your way slowly over there. I also have this arm balance crow tutorial, so I can link it in the description below, where we deconstruct this posture in more details. Inhale here, exhale, squat position. You can bring your arms inside your inner thighs, and here maybe the soles of your hands, so your palms together, and then we push the elbows into our inner knees, and then our knees are resisting. So here we explore this relationship between the elbow and the inner knee, where both of them push towards one the other. Breath in over here. Breath out. One more time, inhale. And on the exhalation, let's sit back behind you. Extend your legs, shaking your legs. Let's meet in a seated position. So make your way over there. Left fingertips to the left side, right arm reaches up, side bend to the left. Inhale here. Exhale on your own rhythm. Swapping sides. Coming back into the center. For a few moments, close the eyes or soften the gaze. And we will once again bring the awareness to our breath. And an option would be to put your hands next to your ribs, just gently. And for a couple of times we will inhale and imagine that your ribs want to expand all directions. So the front, the sides and the back. And with your exhalation, the ribs soften. A few more times. So exploring this movement of your ribs with your inhalation. And last time together, inhaling, ribs expand. Exhale, soften. Lower your hands down. Now take the fingertips and gently massage your temples. Perhaps making this circular motion. And one more inhalation here. And exhale, lower your hands down. So we are finished with this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it felt good. I'm sending greetings from the land in Geyikbayiri in South Turkey. And I hope to see you next time for another yoga session here on my YouTube channel.